Things you miss about shows when you haven't been to one in a while. First off, concert ear. With or without earplugs. Don't you miss that ring in your ear when you haven't been to a show in a while? Security pat-downs. They're always touching my ass. Don't you miss having your ass touched by security? The drunk guy always asking for rides. Man, there's a party going on across town. The band is gonna be there. Can you give me a lift, man? I mean, you're not invited, but could you give me a lift? Buying overpriced shirts that start to crackle after only a couple of washes. Moshing and the bruises and injuries that come with it. Being pressed up against the stage or barrier because the pit behind you is getting wild. Tackling the hardcore dancer because he's doing a really bad Jackie Chan impression. Having beer sloshed on you because someone decided to go moshing with a Heineken. It couldn't have been a good beer at least. Waiting an hour by the tour bus to meet the guitarist. In the cold, in the rain, and with my feet killing me. Hearing some of your favorite songs and then wondering why others weren't played. Driving hours to see a band. Isn't the adventure sometimes just as fun as the show itself? Paying $4 for a bottle of water. Trying to find tickets to a sold-out show. Too many bands being on the bill when you only really wanted to see one or two. Hearing the same Metallica and Pantera songs over and over on the PA system between sets. Crowd surfing and people touching my ass as I do it. It isn't as if I can stop them. My ass is just that popular. Stage diving and being caught. Or not. Having to show ID even though you clearly look old enough to drink. Losing your spot in the crowd because you drank too much Mountain Dew before the show. Having to walk a half-mile back to the car because security wouldn't let you bring your spike bracelet in. Having trouble parking and then being shocked when the garage fee is high. People wanting to carpool with you but not wanting to pitch in for gas money. Having to navigate your vision around giants just so you can see the stage. Planning around the venue's no re-entry rule. Hope your pockets are big enough for all that merch you're going to have to carry around all night. Ha 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 ha! Hearing from the guy who claims that he's best friends with the drummer, so he's going to try to get on the guest list. He's not getting on the guest list. Looking for guitar picks on the floor when the lights come on. Freezing or burning to death while waiting in line for the doors to open. Running into your ex at the show. You might see them with someone new, but you have to be mature enough to resist the temptation to warn that new person. Leave now. Watching someone at a death metal show, calling someone wearing a Whitechapel shirt a poser and thinking, wow, that guy needs a blowjob. Fighting for the set list when the singer throws it into the crowd. Curfews! The band has to stop playing at midnight because children in the city limits have to go to school in the morning, so you don't get to hear all those great songs that you paid good money to hear, such as Cold Gin, I Love It Loud, and Shock Me. Sometimes the venue is really cold, and you wish that you didn't leave your jacket in the car. Sometimes the venue is really hot, and you wish that you had left your jacket in the car. Some of these things are positive, some of these are negative, and some are just quirky. But it's better to live in a world with all three than it is to live in a world without any of it at all. Grind on.